What's going on, YouTube? This is my second video of this actual build. I'm just gonna kind of go over. This is kind of the new look that I have now. I've done some, man, there's just so many levels of customizing you could do with this thing. I'm using the Corsair ICU E-Link, so all the fans are actually synced up all together with a nice little hub that's actually hooked up to that Titan 360 rad. This is pretty much how I have it set up, and this is how I like it. The fans look like they're barely moving, but they are actually moving at full speed. It's just a manipulation of light, which I think that looks really freaking cool, man. I'm just digging this look. It's kind of subtle with my graphics card. It has like a little purple look to it. You know, that's with a factor. You can customize that, but that involves installing Asus firmware and stuff, and I kind of don't really care about doing that, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. I actually like these subtle blue. It's kind of nice. I do have a couple of tweaks on it. I said in my last video that I was gonna redo the tweaking and stuff on it. I do have this thing PBO'd. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically doing a little undervolt on the CPU. It's a -30 offset on that on the CPU, which is going to help with temperatures a little bit. These 16 core 32 thread i9, or I said i9, that was my last CPU. These 9950X 3Ds, they're 16 cores, 32 threads. Killer CPU. This is the best CPU I've ever had. It just runs circles around my i9 that I had. But it does have, you know, an undervolt on it. I'm not too worried about really overclocking it because it's just plenty fast for me. Maybe in the future I might, but you know, this is basically just for pleasure, playing games, streaming, stuff like that. So now my production and all that stuff, you know, I'm not really using this for a work PC. I mean, I technically could, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I think it looks really cool. I was gonna go with like a little carnival theme, but I kind of like this. I guess to me it's subtle, but but that's the front of it there. The cable management, I did as best I could with what I have. But I mean, dude, it's wide open. There's plenty of room. But I like it. It's been a damn good PC. It runs 1440p stupid fast. I mean, I'm talking like 200 frames. It plays Arma Reforger like I've never played it before. It's just absolutely just buttery smooth. That was what I was hoping for, was for Arma Reforger. That's my jam. And that game is it's a bitch to run. So this thing just eats it up, man. So if you're looking into building a PC in the future, I can't say this enough, I highly recommend the Ryzen 9 series, or even the Ryzen 7. The 9800X 3D, I think that's what it is. Like, that was considered one of the best CPUs you can get for gaming. But I just kind of wanted something that do it all, and this is pretty much, this is what I got. I mean, I could do a little bit more customizing, but man, I like something subtle. I like a little bit of color, you know. So, yeah, that's her, man. The temps, my CPU liquid temp. Right now, I do have stuff going on in the background. That's usually sits around 33 to 34. My actual liquid temperatures on this Titan 360 LCD. And my temperatures are about 44 to 43 on the CPU, and that's at idle, which with my i9s, you know, I was getting into like the low 30s, but I mean, this is like way more CPU, so it's gonna be a little warmer. But from what I've seen, these temperatures are pretty good for this type of system, you know. But I do have that paired up with this monitor is the cat's pajamas. This monitor is an Asus 1440p 240 hertz monitor with G-Sync. So it just, and this is an OLED, so it is absolutely beautiful. You know, Corsair keyboard, got to go with the SteelSeries headset, and the Razer mice. I don't know what it is about Razer mice, man. I love their mice. They're pretty good. But and that's a little cap gun that I got a long time ago. Anyways, but that's my build. You can see my old Dead by Daylight, big, massive, freaking, you call it, freaking big, massive mouse pad, which I no longer play this game because I don't like what the devs are doing with it. But I'll still use it as a mouse pad. But I definitely recommend this monitor. If you're gonna go with a big old full built system, you got to have an OLED 240 hertz, at least 1440p monitor, in my opinion. Once you go to this, you ain't going back to 1080p. I can promise you that. And 4K, yeah, 4K looks beautiful, but I'm not doing 4K 60 FPS. That's not in the cards for me, because I'm kind of, now that I've gotten a taste of well over 100 frames, I can't go back to that. So I'm gonna wait a couple of generations till we can get, 150, 200 frames in 4K regularly, and then I'll jump up to 4K. But anyways, I appreciate all the kind words everybody said so far about this build. Man, I love the way that looks. The light's flickering and stuff, but it's obviously not like that where I'm at right now. And I just like the way the fans look like they're barely moving, but they're running full speed, man. I've got all the fans all set up for extreme, because I'm all about keeping it cool. If you have a fan go out, just replace it. But the main thing is all the components and everything gonna be cool. So that's what it's all about. But anyways, I'm gonna get into streaming here down the road. I've been without a PC now for about a month, so I'm just gonna get this thing. I'm pretty close to getting it squared away where I want it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all taking the time looking at it. I just want to show you kind of like what this is finished the way I kind of want it. Can't really see because of the glare, sorry about that. But yeah, I love it, man. Highly recommend Corsair. Their radiators are all in one. Radiators are amazing, man. So far, I'm really digging it. Well, y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good weekend. And next time I do some gaming and stuff, I might take some footage of it and show the frames. But it is definitely a 1440p beast, in my opinion. The 5090, yeah, that's a freaking powerhouse, but it ain't a $4,000 powerhouse. I mean, that graphics card alone is a whole high-end system, so I just couldn't get myself to doing it. But anyways, you guys take it easy, man. And, if y'all have any comments or whatever, please give me your opinion, man. But you guys take it easy.